Hello, God bless, Leroy here. I've now sat on this street for 12 hours today, Dodigiora, in the heart of Napoli, on Via Toledo, or Via Toledo, probably say it wrong. And in those 12 hours, I've watched and documented the adult society, as I've been doing for thousands of days. I've already shared the story that in November 2015, I did my favourite performance of Zombies Don't Feel Pain on the streets, even though I wrote it in Luxembourg City 6 months before. And this is what's going on in the adult society of ultimate shame in the calmest possible way. So, this is Napoli, the main shopping streets. In this day, I estimate tens of thousands of adults have moved through the city. Tens of thousands. Most of the day, I've left my guitar away. In fact, I was stopped by the police today for the first time ever in Napoli. I said, I'm a writer. Just put my guitar away. Out of hundreds of police, 2 decided to stop me. I'm like, well, I've been in that situation before. Fair enough. I'll just put my guitar away. So out of the tens of thousands of adults that have moved through the city today, on the streets, 9 out of tens of thousands have offered even that in 12 hours. And that's to a writer with my books visibly displayed on my guitar, visibly teaching the bambinis over and over and over again. Ciao bambini, I bambini possono vedere, è un miracolo. The children can see, it's a miracle. I'm saying that. I'm saying, Diris Bambini, God help the children. God help the children in English, and if only you could see like they do. Diris Bambini, I'm saying that too. They reject that from 1 metre away, without an offer of that. Not even 10 cents out of what? 30,000? 40? It's hard to calculate, but well, this is the main shopping street of Napoli. Tens of thousands of adults have moved through the city today. Tens of thousands, and the total in 12 hours since I stopped of the number that would offer even that to a writer visibly teaching the children over and over and over again. In the last hour, I've been saying this. Rod Temperton, the writer of Thriller, Rock With You and Off the Wall. Rod Temperton, Rock With You, Off the Wall. Thriller, Screaming Jay Hawkins. Bambini's documentary, YouTube, Screaming Jay Hawkins. Originally, I put a spell on you. In 12 hours, on this street, in the heart of Napoli, out of the total of the adult society, 9 adults in 12 hours out of tens of thousands would offer 10 cents to a writer of 25 years teaching the children on repeat over and over and over again. I've given examples in other videos. I'm saying, is this the real life Thriller? I put a spell on you, and the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made in the sound of sounds. People say I'm crazy watching the wheels of magic window change. How many artists, writers, poets, musicians did I just tribute in those few seconds? For the 12 days I've been here, I've been doing that too, on repeat. And somehow, in 12 hours, in this unbelievably sad adult society, in 12 hours in the heart of Napoli, not counting all the good ones who've been bringing me food where I'm asleep, really wonderful people. In 12 hours, a writer of 25 years can repeat the truth over and over and over again, all day. And 9 adults in 12 hours out of tens of thousands would offer even that. At the start of the day, I said that is their solution to the unbelievably selfish adult society. For them to start the beginning of the streets and have that divided by 10. And rather than walking past writers, artists, poets, musician, homeless brother, which I'm a combination of all of that, they would have offered just 10 cents in compassion for a writer, artist, poet, musician, homeless brother or sister. But instead, they don't. They do exactly the same as they were doing when I said Zombies Don't Feel Pain on this street 9 years and 2 months ago. They just keep walking, checking the ground, looking away, checking themselves, looking away, without an offer of even that. Void of compassion. No compassion. compassion at all. It takes tens of thousands of adults in this society to find 9 adults in 12 hours. Now it's kind of quiet. There's been tens of thousands of adults moving through the city today. And 9 total in 12 hours would offer a writer, artist, poet, musician, homeless brother or sister, or the man begging at the other end of the street, even that in compassion. This is what's going on in society, and this is what's been going on in society for thousands of days, and they just continue. The adult society, void of compassion, an inability to recognize or care for music or art. As I've shown on other videos, my books are clearly displayed. Yes, my guitar is away. The witnesses around can clearly hear and see what I'm doing. And the adult society just keep walking, void of compassion, ultimately void of compassion. They do not have that in the calmest possible way. They don't have that in compassion for a writer, artist, poet, musician, homeless brother or sister, and they haven't for more than 9 years from my own eyes. Gradually getting worse every year. And this is what's going on in society. 99.9% of the moving adult society do not have compassion. They have no compassion at all. 0.000. Whether it be a writer, artist, poet, musician, homeless brother or sister. I am a writer, I am an artist, I am a poet, I am a musician, and I am homeless too. It takes tens of thousands of adults moving through society in today's world to find 9 in the heart of Napoli with even that in compassion. They don't have the ability. They do not have compassion at all. Then when I go to sleep, I'll sleep there tonight with other homeless brothers and sisters. And then some good people come along, the people from the church and the Red Cross, and bring some food. Today, I've been left without food. I got some snacks from yesterday, left without food as a writer. Would the results be any different if I sat here as a homeless brother for 12 hours? Well, I'm that too. And this is exactly what's going on. They do not have that in compassion. They don't have it in their hearts to offer even that. They just keep walking, check the ground, look away, just keep walking, check the ground, look away. I'm saying this in the calmest possible way. I've watched society for 12 years. I repeat, my favourite performance of Zombies Don't Feel Pain was on the street. But yet, in the alternative reality, which I wrote in Agrigento, they would offer that. How many thousands of people? Well, how many would it take? In tens of thousands, let's just say 1,000 did offer that. I wouldn't be sitting here with 70 cents, now would I? I'd be sitting here with €100 if 1,000 out of tens of thousands would have offered just that. Like I shared from Cefalù, the same. In the alternative reality, which they are ultimately not in, they would offer that for a homeless brother or sister with compassion, for a writer, artist, poet, musician with care, with love, with respect for music and art, and they ultimately do not. Out of the tens of thousands of adults, let's just say 30,000. I'll just let you know, it's Napoli. Tens of thousands of adults have moved through the city today. So if 1,000 of them would have offered just that, I'd be sitting here minus expenses today with what, €100, and so would every single writer, artist, poet, musician on this street and every street, or homeless brother or sister, or begging brother and sister. But instead of offering that, they just keep walking with no compassion. Ultimately, no compassion, no awareness or care for the music or art whatsoever. They just keep walking. I repeat, tens of thousands of adults moving through Napoli today. Tens of thousands. If 1,000 alone would have offered that, I'd be sitting here now in a very comfortable position saying, hey friend, you want a beer? Hey, I go and take a pizza. But instead of that, no. They don't have 10 cents of compassion, 10 cents of awareness or care for music or art whatsoever, even though they can visibly hear and recognize that I'm teaching the children on repeat and sharing the truth of the greatest artist over and over and over and over again all day. This is what's going on. in an unbelievably empty, selfish adult society who do not have dieci centesimi of compassion or care for music or art whatsoever. I've shared this in other videos. I'm fighting the fight for God, the children and our home, on repeat. Anyone out there who can send some assistance, I would really appreciate it. PayPal, Lee Rice, 600 places at gmail.com, reporting from an unbelievably selfish adult society who do not have the compassion of that. God bless.